there is a misguided thought process that is prevalent among some people in the United States of America, that people who are on EBT, on government assistance, are living the high life. That the government's paying for all of their groceries, so they just get to go spend their money, the money they make, on the high life, on fun stuff. I want to be able to just spend what I earn having fun in life. So how do I get somebody else to pay for my groceries like these people? People on EBT are not living the high life. They're just not.
This is going to piss some people off. I really don't give a flying. What kind of job do I need where I can get EBT or free groceries? How do I sign up and get that deal? I would rather spend my money on fun.
Oh, hey, it's actually pretty easy. You just need a job that keeps you poor. And more specifically, you need a net income of $1,305 or less a month after deductions. Oh, I forgot to tell you. At that income level of $1,300, you only qualify on paper, so your actual benefits are around $23 a month if your state allows it. Otherwise, you get nothing. Also, the maximum benefit for a person is $292 a month, and you get that only if your countable income is close to zero. And you're still expected to pay for everything else. You know, things like, most of your rent, since shelter deductions are kept at $670, and the national average for rent is between $1,600 and $2,000 a month. Look, I know you were trying to be funny, but it's easy to say that people who receive food assistance are lucky because all you see is the fact that they don't pay for their food. And yet, mysteriously, none of the people who complain choose to trade places with SNAP recipients. Because the truth is that you know that life without money is tough, even though you're getting help paying for that bologna sandwich. But I think the better question is, are you okay with a government that requires you to basically be destitute in order to get $23 a month in food assistance, while it's okay spending so far $25 billion for a war that's made food prices skyrocket and gas cost $5 a gallon? That, my dear, that to me is the question to ask.
What kind of job do I need to get in order to get free groceries so I can spend my money on fun shit? It's a stupid question. I'm sorry to say this so bluntly. It's a stupid question asked by an ignorant person. I'm going to use the term ignorant because ignorant implies that you just don't know but can learn. Stupid means you can't learn. And I'm going to go ahead and assume that you just don't know this. But this thought process that people who are on EBT or on WIC or on some type of governmental assistance are out there living the high life because their groceries are all paid for. So therefore, they have all this disposable income. No, they don't. They don't have any disposable income because they're in a position where they need to have their groceries paid for or partially paid for. I mean, what are you going to do with $23? Take the high end. What are you going to do with, round it up to $300 for somebody that's making almost next to zero? What are you going to do with $300 a month? Instead of complaining about people who are getting assistance because they're that fucking broke, how about you complain, like he said, about a system that keeps you broke in order to get that assistance, rather than, and put the cost of the fucking war to the side for a minute. How about a government that actually says, we're going to work for the American people and make sure that if you work in this country, you can earn a wage that you can live off of so that we don't have to give you assistance? Why don't you put your energy into making content like that rather than bitching about somebody who can barely afford to stay alive getting some assistance with some food?